Hi guys, I'm back. I'm back for more. We're back. You're back. Are you back? Fantastic. How did day one go? I hope it went really, really well. Day one was all about what brings joy into your life. Day two is addressing something that often steals joy from our life. Now, I'm going to tell you this. There's going to be some bonus information, some bonus content about more joy stealers in your life. But one of the biggest joy stealers is this feeling that life is happening to us rather than feeling like we have any control or that we have any say so. And guys, I have the answer, so everybody lean in here. The answer is tuning in, learning how to tune in. Getting intentional, slowing down. Stay with me. Come on, stay with me. Paying attention. It's kind of this idea of rebelling against the norm that is fast living, especially if you are married and you have children and you have multiple children and they're in multiple activities and you're always driving around, blah, 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 blah. I can tell you right now, guys, I have 10 doctor's appointments between all of the family members in the next 2 weeks because they all just kind of fell at the same time. So I get it. And I'm squeezing them in between doing videos and live trainings and coaching calls. I absolutely understand that pull that fast living has. Now I'm talking about like the fast living that we always heard about, like growing up in the movies, like living fast, drinking, blah, blah. No, I'm just talking about the societal norm of just go, 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 go. And it feels like life is happening to us. And oftentimes it's one of the biggest reasons why we struggle to feel joy on a daily basis. So what does rebelling against the norm of fast living mean? What does that look like? So here are some of the ideas that I have for you. So this is eating a meal without distraction. Put your phone down when someone is talking to you. Put your phone down when you're eating. I borrowed this idea from my friend Susan Hyatt, where she encouraged her people to eat on your nice plates and your nice silverwares. Use real cloth napkins. Set the table and eat. Candles and maybe flowers. Like, get intentional. Slow down. Take a deep breath before doing a task and think intentionally about what must be done instead of rushing through. Using a journal, and I don't have it in here with me, or your planner, and set your intentions every day when you wake up. What are the 3 things? Yes, life may happen, but what are the 3 things that are really important to you today? And it's also about follow through. Tying up those loose ends before you go on to the next thing. This is the one that I struggle with the most. I always have loose ends. So this is something that I personally am working on. Like, put things away when you're done. Hang up your clothes. Follow each task through to the complete end before you start a new one. Whoo! It's about allowing yourself to have a few moments of not doing. Remember this. We are human beings, not human doings. And yet, for some reason, we always feel like we have to do. And I want to encourage you to allow yourself to be, at least for a few moments a day. That might look like a deep breath when you wake up. It might mean you have a jam-packed schedule, but you set aside 15 minutes every day where you're going to eat your lunch. And during that lunch, you're not going to look at your phone, and you're not going to tune out, and you're not going to zone out. You're going to be really intentional with your meal. This is actually the action step of the day right there. You can choose something else if you want to. And in the PDF I've included other ways that you can live more intentionally. But this is the one that I feel like, particularly since this is a group where people are wanting to lose weight and live healthier, that eating a meal without distractions is one of the simplest ways to add some intention into your life. Plus, there are benefits. You're going to eat less food because you're paying attention. And what an amazing way to show your self-love. That food isn't this ugly, vicious thing that you do. Guys, this is like channeling energy from the Europeans. The Europeans know how to do this, right? They know how to slow down, and they can eat all types of food that we think is bad and we can't have. One of the reasons that they can is because it's not you're welcome for that visual right there, right? That's how we tend to eat. So what if just for 10, 15 minutes today, you take a deep breath and you set a table and you use real plates and real silverware. If you have beautiful cloth napkins, set a cloth napkin. If you have dinner candles, I particularly am a big fan of unscented dinner candles. I learned this. I don't know if y'all know this. Do you guys remember party light candles from like back in the 90s? I was a party light person. Now, I never sold this stuff, but I hosted a few parties a few times. I still have some of my scentless candles. That was the first time that I realized that you want candles that don't have scent so that they don't interfere with your food. But set candles. Maybe put some flowers. You know me and my flowers, right? Maybe put some flowers on the table, but actually set a table and sit down and not be staring at a screen and not be completely distracted. Now, this is different than if your family is there and you can engage them in conversation. This is the art of the meal that Europeans have really mastered, is really savor the food, slow down, taste each morsel, actually chew your food and actually allow it to register in your brain that you're even eating. This can make such a huge change. And I'm just asking for one area. One area. There's so many more ideas. Feel free to pick any of them, but this is what I'd love to see. I'd love to see a picture of your slow meal in the Facebook group. I'd love to see what that looks like, the beautiful dishware that you have. Here's the thing. We have the fancy stuff and we never use it. Now, I'm not saying you got to go pull out your china unless you want to. I don't want to add more work to your day, but realize that like if we have it and we love it, let's use it. Let's view those items in our home as a way that we love ourselves, that we can slow down. And I think since eating is one of the areas we struggle with the most, what a perfect one to choose. Eating a meal without distraction. I'd love to see a picture of your slow, undistracted. Is that how you say that? Non-distracted, undistracted? Somebody help me there. I'd love to see a picture of your non-distracted. Oh, this is going to really bother me. Meal. I would love to see it. I hope that you get a chance to take that picture, to experience that, and to share it in the Facebook group today. All right, guys, so that's what I have for you for day 2. I will see you right back here for day 3.